Today we're gonna have a Halloween edition. I mean, it's coming up, right? So, okay. I have a lot of sparkles here because every time I do this, this is a bat. It's a very cute one. And this is a witch hat. You guys can see. And there's a bush here. So, today our Halloween edition, I have this. Oopsie. That's my pen. I have these cute Halloween cards, so I'm thinking we're gonna use either these, and these are very cute, you see, like ghosts and stuff. And then I have this deck, which also ghosts. I'll show you. This is a ghost star, so like literally ghost. You guys can see. So this one I'm usually looking exes, so like all the exes, like what they think about you, exes in this deck. Yes. And then I have haunted house that I usually use for looking at men, like a description of men. So that's the one, haunted house. It's pretty cool. It's more like masculine deck, that's why I use it for men. So today we are going to do Blast from the Past, who is thinking about you and why. And for this we will do two decks, so we'll do the Ghost Tarot and probably Haunted House Tarot. And then we'll see, maybe we'll mix it up with Halloween Tarot, but not sure. I actually bought this deck at New Orleans at a very interesting voodoo shop, and like it was kind of very interesting atmosphere. But this deck is very light, like there's nothing going on here that is like too heavy or too emotional, so this is a very light deck. So let's start with number one. Oh, I mixed them up. Let's see, yellow is the first, second red, and then purple. But you know, red ones like to be the first, and that's why I probably mixed it up. Sure, let's do. No, and then I'm gonna get confused. Let's do yellow first, otherwise I'll get very confused about this. So you guys know how to pick your stuff. Just pick whatever you want, how you want it, doesn't really matter. And let's begin. So who is thinking about you and why? Blast from the past. Let's see. So we're gonna use this one first and take a look. Who is thinking about you? Let me. Ooh, can't wait to talk. Ooh, the girl. Is it the girl? Maybe it is a girl. 9 Pentacles. Yeah, very pretty lady. So, no, it doesn't really mean that it's a girl. It might be a girl, but yes, so this person can wait to talk. This person is well established. This person is, how you might say, very communicative, so they know how to talk to people, they know how to find their way through life. They are very intuitive when it comes to, you know, talking to people, to getting what they want. As you can see, they have a bunch of pentacles, which is they're probably very well off in life. And yes, so this card is pretty good and it's pretty positive. Let's see what came up here. Oh, a lot of ladies. At the same time, I guess this person has a lot of feminine energy, but very passionate feminine energy, because Queen of goodness, I forgot on my suit. Queen of Sticks. Today it's gonna be a stick. No, really, I forgot. I said a couple of weeks. That's what I forgot. Anyway, so this Queen of Fire, as you can see, is very passionate, is very sensual, is very fiery, is very powerful, and that describes the person that you're looking at. So this person is thinking about you. So who you know that's very passionate, powerful, fiery person. It doesn't have to be a woman, but they have a lot of feminine energies, because just keep getting ladies. I mean, that's a lady deck, but this one is just two ladies that come together. So they're kind of lost. They feel that they're trapped in the maze. As you can see, they're lost in their head. They're lost in their head, and they trapped in their own thoughts where they cannot figure out how to get out. So I guess they're thinking about you, and they're trying to figure out the way. Let me see what they're trying to figure out here. So they're trapped in their head, and there's too many emotions, too many feelings, too many things that they want to do. Yes, so they're trapped about emotions. Thinking about a certain woman. So we're looking at you right now. So if you're a woman, they're thinking about the woman, and they feel deep down in those emotions because they remember the good times. They remember the things that happened in the past that they were happy about, and they remember this woman, or if you're looking at yourself, it's you. They remember as very sensual, it's very powerful, it's very they thinking they're very good and bad. And bad too, yes, bad and bad. Oh my goodness. Anyway, doesn't matter. There's a lot of fire going on, as you can see. Fire, and very excited, but they're all in their head about what happened between you, and they're all in their head what happened. Okay, let's see. Why are they thinking about you? Let's take in, or what are they thinking about you? Because we see that they have a lot of emotions, a lot of feelings, a lot of fears, a lot of frustrations that don't let them sleep at night. They don't sleep well. But why? What happened? What happened here? Let's see. Hold on over here. Okay. Ghost star. Okay, so they thought that they have control over the situation. They thought that they know what they're doing. They thought that they know how to manipulate you into a certain way that they want you to be, or in certain situations that they want you to behave a certain way. So they thought they knew the key to your heart, right? Or to your manipulation. But it turns out that you're not the person they thought they are. No, you're not the person they thought you are. Yeah. It's late. So you get now. That's why I'm a little bit confused. So turns out you're a very fiery person, you're a very passionate person, and you like to do things your own way, and you don't listen to anyone. So it turns out that you show them the door and show them the window or whatever exit you saw on the way, and they're not happy about it. It's kind of haunting them. It's haunting them until now. So if you're looking at the person that you're not in contact with, they constantly thinking about you, and they want it to go away. They want it to be over. They want it to end, but they don't know how. They don't know what to do because it just keeps coming up. Those thoughts about you, those situations, those feelings, it just keeps popping up, and they are lost in their head, in their thoughts, in their deep dark hole of misery. Yeah, that's very sad. So let's see what's next. What happened? Yes, this fiery, amazing woman that, you know, attracts everything in her life. She's honest and generous, and she knows right from wrong. But at the same time, she's a bit confused, so this person thinks you are confused and you don't know what you want. It started so well, like, she's amazing and perfect, but she's confused. Very nice. I mean, anyway, that's what they think. So why are they thinking of, oh my goodness, you're the devil that cannot leave their heads? So why are they thinking? So there's probably emotional attachment, so something that wasn't resolved, something that wasn't worked out, something very deep, so how would I explain it? It's coming to me, but I cannot explain. So basically, you know, there's a puzzle, right? And people, like, one person has certain pains, right? Let's say they are more narcissistic, right? And another person has certain pains from the childhood or from the experiences, and let's say they're more soft and they like to please people. And the universe is amazing. So when this one comes, the devil comes, that's where in certain situations it shows that those two connected with their pain. So it's like a puzzle, right? It's all different, because we're all unique human beings and we have all unique pains. So people, if they have this pain unresolved, they attract like a puzzle and complete, and that's how they become like soulmate, but soulmate on an unhealthy level, right? On the pain level, on their pain. And those people can feel madly in love, and it can feel like it's a destiny, you know, twin flames and all this kind of stuff. But what happened is they attracted this relationship, unhealthy relationship, with their pain. So let's say this person was hurt, this person was hurt, and they attracted each other to make each other miserable. Oh, how exciting is this? Anyway, I mean, it happened in my life. That's why I'm so excited about it, because just how amazing how universe works, and how our subconscious is trying to resolve this pain and attracting certain people so we can deal with it, so we can work on it, and we can solve it, and eventually attract healthy relationship. But something got resolved in your relationship, and something deeply kind of like a hooked this person to you, that pain, that fear, or something, whatever it is. And that's why they keep thinking about you, because it's still unresolved, and they thought they will resolve it with you or through you, but they didn't. And yeah, so they waiting, you see, and they like they lost hope. It's been a long time since something happened. They were thinking that it's, you know, mad love and you're destined to be together, but it seems like you know, the wait here is like they're waiting for something to happen, something to turn, you know, one side or another side, but it's not working out, and they're just getting older and older, and they keep thinking their thoughts in their head, where they dreaming about you, and nothing is happening, and they just don't know what to do about it. Because you're so strong and you're so passionate, and they're a bit scared of you. Oh my goodness, oh, some fire women here. Oh, ladies. Okay. So yeah, amen. So they got stuck in this thinking about what could have been, what, you know, what could have happened. I could have been so happy. And now they're in constant limbo state where it just, nothing is moving. They're hanging there and nothing is going forward, and they just stuck. And just ghosts from the past that visits them once in a while. They see something and they remember something about you, and then they move forward in life, and then something else comes up and they think about you again. So something unresolved, and that's how it is. Attracted with pain. Attracted with pains. Okay, let's see. Going to see if this one is recording. Yes, recording. Okay, let's see. Well, yes. So I decided to do a certain filter. It's like a little bit creepy Halloween filter. So let's get to number 2. Number 2, blast from the past. Who's thinking about you and why? So let's do this deck. Try to see who's thinking about you. I haven't worked with this deck in a very long time. I think I worked with it last year, but then kind of Halloween time and over, and I forgot about it, and it's time for it to come back and show us stuff. Okay, so who is thinking about you? Kind of person. Queen of Imps. Oh, is it the same person or what? Fiery, exciting, passionate. The imps love him or her. They are on the throne. They are king or queen of their kingdom. They like to do fun stuff. What else? Yes, so they got stuck. So they either the person that doesn't like change. So it can be the person that, you know, very hesitant to change their life, very kind of, you know, traditional in their own ways. Or it can be a situation where they got stuck in a certain phase in their life and they cannot move forward. So what's going on here? Yeah, they have a lot of fire, a lot of projects in your mind, and they cannot find a way how to choose. They have a lot of thoughts in their head, and they're trying to figure out, and they're trying to go in it blindly and try to feel different situations, different things, but they cannot do it. Okay, let's define the person and let's just start talking what's happening in their life. I mean, maybe you know this person, maybe like those things will tell you something, but let's see what kind of person. Queen of Imps, so very balanced masculine and feminine energy, very fiery person, they very active, they like justice, they like to be right, they know difference between right or wrong, they feel it passionately about it, so maybe they like to participate in justice movements, or maybe they do something, you know, good in this world, or maybe they work in the judicial system. That can be too. So It can be lawyers, judges, or anyone who works at court. Okay, what else? Let's see. 3 of bats. Heartbroken. Why? What happened? Why? Why heartbroken? They were in love, but it didn't work out. Everything. Yes. So, destroyed relationship, feelings, ghosts. Yeah, the whole world. So, that was a pretty serious relationship. Pretty serious relationship that got broken up. Okay, so question: why are they thinking about you? Is it you that destroyed their relationship in the world? What's happening here? Let's see. What are they thinking about you? What is the reason? Or what are the thoughts? Let's see what cards tell us. I'm gonna move it here a little bit. Why are they thinking about you? They wanna come? They're thinking about coming and saying hi and starting over. Very exciting. So they're thinking about coming over, starting a new chapter, leap of faith, and so are they gonna come? Ooh, it's getting exciting here. Are they planning to come? No. No. Well, here's our hangman. I'm stuck. I don't know where to go. Not sure what to do. I mean, I have all the tools, but what is it but? But not sure where to go. Didn't know where you are. Ooh, she's gonna cut me with her sword. I mean, swords is thoughts. She's very powerful and she's gonna destroy me. And that's it. Cards don't wanna tell us anymore. So, yeah, they're a bit scared of you. And there's the hangman situation where it's like, yes, I kind of want to go, but I'm not sure if it's a good idea. Or will she greet me with a sword and then send me on my way to travel up around the world? I mean, I'm so cool and I cannot live with this, you know. With this sending around the world, go do your thing stuff. Sending himself or herself free. Yeah, so here's the thing. Cards don't want to tell us because it's going to be a surprise for you. So you will see what's going to happen. Maybe nothing or maybe something. But that's exciting things in life. Sometimes we know, sometimes we don't need to know. And that's what card told us. At this point, we don't need to know. It told us everything we're supposed to know until this point. Okay, let's start with number 3. Number 3, I'm gonna do a different deck. I bought this one recently because it's a Alice in Wonderland tarot. It's a pretty interesting one. I mean, I don't like the picture of Alice. She looks a little bit strange. But it's an interesting deck, and the reason I bought it because the energies were kind of strange. It kind of reminded me of this story, Alice in Wonderland, where kind of you go and the world makes sense, but at the same time it doesn't make sense, and stuff is happening and you see it's happening, but it has no logic. And that's how I feel right now energies are, where there's a lot of things are happening and it looks like it's a real world, but at the same time there's no logic that we are used to, and it just felt strange, and that's why I felt so connected to these cards. So let's see who came for purple ladies or gentlemen or whoever you are. All inclusive here. So let's see who is thinking about you. Who's thinking about you? Fellow traveler. Okay. Yeah, this is straight. I'm gonna do straight positions. 2 1. Person that likes to travel, that right now at this point they want to look in new horizons, maybe looking for something. What are they looking for? Trying to decide. 9 of Wands. Yeah, probably traveling. Traveling or thinking about a certain particular person and thinking about coming to that person. A Queen of Cups, very sensitive and sensible. Okay, so they're thinking about coming to a certain person. Okay, what kind of person are we? Ooh, King of Swords. So, very opinionated. I was trying to find the word. As you can see, this guy knows stuff, and he knows that he knows stuff, and he has certain books that he can prove that he knows stuff, has logic and reasoning and all these cool things that he can argue. He likes to argue, likes to be right, likes to be on the right side of things. You see, these cards are pretty cool. I like it. This guy is like very opinionated and he's very full of himself. So, let's see. Who is thinking about you? Thinking about you. Friend? It's a friend. It's a friend. I mean, maybe, or a friendly acquaintance, or person from maybe work or your surroundings. So someone that you know from your circles, let's say. Okay, who's thinking about you? The Fool. So the Fool is a very interesting card. So it's either very reckless person or it can be childish. It depending on the maturity state. So if they got stuck in a stage of development where they didn't pass, infant stage, or they didn't pass, the growing stage, like 5-6 years old, so maybe immature, infant, or childish. If they move forward in their development stages and they pass maybe teenager or finally grown, it doesn't matter how old the person is. Person can be 50 or 60 or even 100 and they can get stuck in infant stage. So if it's not the infant stage, then this person likes new beginnings. They are excited about new things. They are very open to new possibilities. They are open-minded. They like new stuff. They're very excited. They have a very active child in them. Why is she crying? My kid is crying. She needs attention. So they still have this, creative energy and fun and yes. Justice. And so they either work in justice or they like the difference between right and wrong. They like to differentiate and be on the right side because it's very important to them to be either right or wrong. The rules are very important to them. Certain structures are very important to them. So, and they live by their own rules. So they make the rules and they create the rules and they live by them. Okay. My throat gets dry. Oh yeah, my kitty is sleeping. She's just talking in her sleep. Well, she's complaining that I'm not there because apparently I'm her attachment, so I'm supposed to be there, petting her all the time she's sleeping or laying around, because that's what people for. Oh, she's a kitty. She's the way she is. You know what? Let's do this one. Let's do Halloween Tower. We're doing Halloween. We have all this, beds and stuff. Can you see my bed? Okay, this way. And they have, of course, right? We'll do Halloween spirit now. Who is thinking of you? Okay, why are they thinking about you? Let's check it out. Why are they thinking about you? Why? What happened? Ooh, a lot of baggage between you two. And there's still stuff flying around. Huh? What thoughts are flying around? Or you're thinking about them? Or they thinking about you for sure. That's what you're looking at, right? But there's a lot of emotional baggage that's going on there. A lot of skeletons in the bag. Okay, someone left someone without attention, even though they really needed support and help, or attention, or spending some time together, or dedication, whatever it is. Someone felt lonely in communications. Felt lonely. Yeah, there were a lot of tension going on and they feel left out. They felt left out of either a relationship or communications or all the fire things. No, amps. So they look back at your relationship and they see good stuff. They see, yes, there's a lot of emotional baggage, but when they look back at the relationship, what happened between you, they see only good stuff. They see, they look and they smile, like about all the things that happened between you two, your history, your story. So why are they thinking about you? What is your reason? Okay, there was a lot of tension. You are my lucky star. But then the star became a demon in disguise. Got scared and everything burnt down. And then there was fighting and fighting and fighting. And there was time to move on to something new, to create something else special, because there's too much fire going on. And there's too many feelings spilled around. And went way too deep emotionally where it wasn't supposed to go. And now the ghosts from the past just keep coming, one at a time, sometimes all together, maybe in the dreams or maybe in life situations where sometimes you pass by or you hear a song or you see someone that look like them or look like you because it's the person thinking about you. And you're like, well, I don't know what to do with all these memories, and this person doesn't know what to do with these memories. And they want justice, they want this resolve, they want this to be right and fair, and they want, so like, the whatever happened between the two, the ending wasn't resolved the way they thought it's supposed to be resolved, the way they expected it to be resolved, the way what was supposed to happen. Yeah, so it shows like they're crying, they're howling at the moon, don't know what to do. 8 of Imps. There's so many passions and fires were between you two. 2 of Bats, and then there were choices that were impossible to make. 9 of Ghosts, and they were supposed to give you something, but they couldn't. Okay. What was supposed to happen? I know it just person that just keeps complaining, like that will happen, that will happen. I want to say this, and then what this happened. They just the whole relationship story. No, how they wanted to resolve this. How they wanted to resolve this. It's very unclear. I'm like just telling the whole story. I'm not telling how it's supposed to be resolved. Okay, how they wanted to resolve this. Okay. Oh, and happily ever after. But the problem is that the demons came out. Both of you, one of the I don't know who, got scared because the scary monster inside came out and showed their face. When I say scary monster, is I want to explain it. It's our dark side, right? So when I talk about dark side, it's not like you, like someone wants to kill someone. It's just those demons, those either, you know, sometimes certain people get irritated to a certain point where it's like it feels like that it's not them, it's something that's controlling them, right? Or let's say they get angry at something and they get very passionate, angry, and it doesn't feel like this person anymore. So, and sometimes when we fall in love, also we see only good stuff, right? And I'm like, oh, that's so cute how he's, picking his nose, or oh, it's so cute how his laugh sounds so strange, right? But eventually, once you start living with the person in a long-term relationship, you start hating, right? So from the cute, it becomes like, oh, I hate all of these things that used to be cute before. So so that's what I call demons. That's what I call like the true negative side that came out. And we all have this negative side. So it's not like, you were perfect and he's like not good, or like he's perfect and you're, that demon, that scary thing. So we all have these negative emotions in us. We all have these negative sides in us, and sometimes they come out, and some people are not prepared to face them in the person they are attracted to, because you're supposed to only see good stuff at the beginning and then deal with the bad stuff later, right? And sometimes when it's to the bad stuff, people break up because they're not willing to work. So this one came out, and then they wanted to be happy ending, but it didn't work out. Okay, cool. So person thinking about you because they're not happy how the relationship ended, and they thought it in a different way. But that's life, and that's the way it is, and there's always a reason for everything. So that's it. Thank you guys for watching.